With the launch of the iPhone 15 lineup happening in just a few short days from the time of writing this video, here are the top 5 things you should know before buying. Be sure to stick around to the end because the last one may just be one you're not really thinking about. Number 1. iPhone 15 and 15 Plus will basically be 14 Pros with one less camera lens, a slower screen, and USB-C. It's pretty normal for the non-Pro iPhones to come with a 2-lens camera system on the main shooter. Luckily though, it's looking like a 48 megapixel sensor similar to the one on the 14 Pros will be making its way to the mainstream models. The screen on the non-Pro iPhone 15 models is likely to retain the same 60Hz refresh rate from the previous generation, so if you want a smoother experience and a bit more premium feeling HDR, you'll want to go with a Pro. That said, if you can live without USB-C, the 14 Pros may be the better buy for the budget conscious because that screen is...
I want the most armor you have.
Number 2. Although USB-C's adoption should be imminent for the entire iPhone 15 lineup, we'll be lucky to get above USB 2.0 speeds for the non-Pro models. Apple isn't exactly known for their generosity when it comes to I/O. Just ask several generations of MacBook Pro users. For this refresh, although we'll finally be getting USB-C across the board, the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus are likely to be limited to the same abysmal USB 2.0 speeds of the Lightning port at just 480 megabits per second. But if you're willing to shell out for a Pro, you could get Thunderbolt 4 or USB 4 support, although it is unlikely a cable that fast will come packed with your iPhone. Number 3. Differences between the iPhone 15 Pro and 15 Pro Max are likely to go a bit deeper than the screen and battery size. Rumors of rebranding the Pro Max as simply iPhone 15 Ultra are, in my opinion, warranted for this very reason. However, as the only real rumored difference thus far is a periscope style lens for the Pro Max's camera for better zoom capabilities, my guess is they'll save the Ultra moniker for when they add something else cool, like stylus support. Number 4. The Pro lineup is likely to be more expensive than ever before, but hey, at least the storage capacity could go up with it. 2 terabyte capacity models are rumored, and it's possible, however unlikely seeing as it's Apple, that the base models will jump from 128 gigabytes to 256 gigabytes as well. The potential for an increased gap between the price of Pro and non-Pro iPhones may be more appropriate than we think though, due to the A17 chip in the Pro models, whose 3nm manufacturing process may make them significantly more powerful while simultaneously providing a substantial bump in battery life. That said, the A16 chip going into the non-Pro models is already a beast in its own right, so do with that what you will. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope this list provides some value in your decisions regarding the iPhone 15 family. I promise you something a bit unique for the final item, so here it goes. Coming in at number 5, iOS 17 will be supported by devices ranging all the way back to iPhone XR, but it will have been engineered with the iPhone 15 lineup in mind. On that note, there could be heretofore unannounced features they have in the pipeline that only work with, say, a Thunderbolt 4 capable iPhone. And while they're unlikely to be a part of iOS 17 on day 1, with that and the other fancy features these new devices have in store, it may be worth considering. That said, Apple is fantastic about at least mostly supporting their hardware for several years, so if you're the type to upgrade every 3, 4, or even 5 years and beyond, a new phone now could be a great investment. Or, don't, since your current phone might be supported already.
It is foretold to be totally...
Skedaddle!